Hello everyone, welcome to Covey Woodworks. In this video I'm going to show you the new rotary axis that I added to my Probotix CNC machine. Probotix already has their own rotary axis for sale that fits all their machines, so I just got that. I think it's about almost $500, but it's a pretty simple design. It's got the stepper motor, same size as all the other ones. And it's got a 3-to-1 gear ratio in there with just a little rubber belt, and then the chuck, which goes over to the tailstock. So pretty simple. These two pieces here clamp on either side of the aluminum frame, and then on the tailstock side it clamps underneath. So pretty simple. You do have to remove the table. I just cut it back, and at the same time I also lowered the spoil board down to the same level of the aluminum frame, so it's flush. It used to be mounted on top, but I lost 3/4 of an inch in the Z-axis travel because of that. So I flush mounted it to get that little more possible out of there. At the same time I was cutting this back so it'll fit, because this has to be mounted underneath the frame. So you have to take out part of your table or all of it to be able to get it under there. So I know some people use these primary for the rotary axis, so they remove the table altogether and they put this right in the middle. I still want to use that as a normal CNC router. So I bought the just the basic version of this. They have a standalone, which has its own driver and everything, which just plugs into the USB port on the computer and automatically goes into the Linux CNC. But I got the just plug and play version. Well, I'm not sure which one they call it, but it just acts like the other motors. It just has the regular plug and plugs into the back of my control box over here. I purchased this after May 2014, so I already had the 5th driver installed. It was just a matter of plugging it in back there. So I already had the port and everything. If you have an older Probotix machine, you have to install that yourself, or it's probably easier just to get the plug-and-play standalone one. So it's very simple. I just ran the cord with the rest, plugged it in, it's all set. All you have to do on the computer is open the Probotix 4th. It's called, the Probotix Asteroid, I'm not sure if you can see that. 4th axis instead of just the Asteroid file, because that is configured for a 4th axis. So I'm going to go ahead and run a test toolpath on here, and this is what the toolpath looks on here. Basically you have your Y travel right here, and then your X travel is typically this way. Well, that's converted into the rotary axis, which is it's called an A. That's the A axis. And it doesn't show it on here, so it just shows just weird lines of ups and downs. But it's still gonna work all right. It's just not showing the actual cylindrical shape of the A axis. It's just showing the straight line, and then it's still got the Z axis up and down. So it shows sort of funny on the computer, but it all works out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece in here. I turned a piece down on the lathe, so it's already round and everything. And to convert this, I use Vectric VCarve Pro to design stuff. They have a nice wrap feature in there where you just create a flat project, and then and then it just wraps it. It swaps whichever axis you want out with the A. So I swapped my X axis to my A axis. So basically converted the X left to right movement into the A round movement. Pretty simple. And VCarve Pro has that built in. You just have to make sure you have the right processor that works with it. They're currently working on getting a processor for me for VCarve Pro that will support Linux CNC and the wrapping method. They don't have that right now, so I had to use a third-party program called CNC Wrapper to wrap this project, as I didn't receive that I haven't received that post processor yet. But that third-party CNC wrapper is still working, so it's good. You can go and test the movement here. Alright, so I'm just going to be doing a V carving on here. Just a simple V carve one. Get this set here. Okay. Good. I set previously, before I put this on, I set the point of the bit to the point of the tailstock point, so I know it's gonna be right at the top of the curve of the round cylindrical shape, because you want exactly in the middle there. So the easiest way to do that is just to set the middle of your bit, or the point, whatever kind of bit you are using, to the point of the tailstock. The tailstock point. So I already have that set. Let's go ahead and set the Z-axis and the Y. And you're still setting everything basically the same. The bit goes to the top of the wood. Nothing different than as if it was flat. Alright, and then if you need to, you can set the A 0 point. So you can turn it wherever you want in the middle, or wherever you set your datum point, XY datum point. So it doesn't matter on this, so I'm just going to set it here. So as you can see, I've already done a little bit on here. It didn't come out right, however. I had to change some things on the configuration of Linux CNC. I had to first of all reverse the rotary axis motor. It was spinning the wrong way, so everything was inverted, everything that was cut on it. And then also another thing you have to make sure you do is you have to make sure you set the diameter of this of your cylinder shape to the correct diameter on the computer, or else it'll come out wrong proportions. So that's what a couple things happened there until I got everything worked out, but everything's good now, so we should be ready to run it. So I have everything set, and let's see what it does. Alright, well there we have it. Looks like it worked pretty good. Let's turn it around so we can see it. Looks like it worked good. The only problem I noticed is it took really slow to do these end gaps, like super slow, so I'll need to see if I can change something in the G code and make that different. But other than that, the words went great. It wrapped it around just like it was supposed to. Brush it up a little bit with a piece of sandpaper and we'll take it off. Alright, there we have it. It worked out real nice. So, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. This is going to be a great addition to this. I'm going to also be doing a lot of pen turning with this. Not pen turning, pen engraving. I make pens, so before I finish the pens, when they're still raw, I'll take them off the lathe and I'll stick them on here and I'll do little engravings with names and different stuff like that, designs, and then I'll put them back on the lathe and finish them all by hand. But that's one of the reasons I got this, is to do engravings like that. So I'll be experimenting with it, and I'll put any updates if anything new comes out. Thanks for watching.